Hey YouTube, it's Weird Paul. It's time once again for my monthly thrift store score video. Today, we'll take a look at my thrift store haul from August of 2017. Let's start off with books and magazines. A 1984 Casey and the Dolphins Snork Adventure book. Bummer, looks like the Dolphins got trapped in a talent show. From the same year, a Twiddlebug Town coloring book, completely unused. And going way back to 1950, a Peanuts coloring book. And only one page has been ensconced in wax. Pretty good coloring. A 1962 How and Why sound book. I had these as a kid, and now I collect them. I finally got myself a copy of Weird Al's kids book, When I Grow Up. Only a quarter, and someone's art is taped inside. Weird Al approves. I got the novelization of 2001 A Space Odyssey. Has 16 pages of photographs.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
I got a 2003 issue of Archie Digest, and this golden Mad About the Oscars compilation volume. Man, good stuff in here. Oh, Doctor is now the oldest movie tie-in novel that I own. It's likely from 1925, since that's when the Universal Pictures film was released. Check out this vintage Hershey's Chocolate World souvenir booklet. It looks like it might be from the late 70s. Major splurge here. 1977 to 1978 issues of the Inquirer, Midnight Globe, and the Star. And they all have one thing in common, the death of Elvis Presley.
Baby back ribs in the county jail. Got a whole plate and I started to drool.
But there's lots more to these besides Elvis. My Secret Love for Fonzie by Aaron Moran. Star Wars masks at the out-of-this-world price of $39.95. Literally hundreds of amazing articles. $5.50, very well spent. Now it's time to move on to the category of miscellaneous. But let's not forget, a computer could have saved Elvis.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Alright, no more Elvis. Let's get back on track here. Got a vintage JFK memorial glass.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
I got myself a print of Salvador Dali's The Disintegration of the Persistence of Memory, an Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade poster, and a sealed Brock's Candy 1989 Bugs Bunny growth chart. 13 pictures on the Vietnam War postcards, a pretty darn old Nestle's semi-sweet chocolate package. Some 1985 coupons here for the Kigo Pizza Factory. Whole slab of ribs for $8.99. It's a steal! I got a couple slot machine tokens, smashed coin from the Houston Space Center, a spoon from Niagara Falls, Campbell's soup pin, Wolverine keychain, matchbooks from J.C. Hillary's Harley Davidson and the Golden Nugget in Las Vegas, a brand new rifle sharpshooter badge, 1963 U.S. stamp book, a bookmark from the defunct Walden Books, a roll of Kodak White Movie Leader, some Hello Kitty glitter tattoos, and a new Hello Kitty phone charm. Check out this 1982 Kool-Aid ad for the new sugar-free Kool-Aid, and a 1950s ad for Mrs. Grass's noodle soup. A 1959 ad for the 100th anniversary of A&P grocery stores. Who remembers Silo? I went there in 1992, that's when this ad is from. Plus a 1992 Pittsburgh Press lifestyle section. Really digging this whole page of movie ads. Yep, that's what newspapers looked like when I was growing up. I got a couple of new additions to my 90s plastic lunchbox collection. Pretty action-packed Mighty Morphin Power Rangers lunchbox right here. And a really sweet Goosebumps One Day at Horrorland box. Time to move on now to my audio scores. I guess you can never have enough Elvis, and now I have the 2-record set Aloha from Hawaii. The only other LP that I got was the best of Cannonball Adderley. I got 27 45 RPM records. 7 old Beatles records. Huh, but they're all pretty scratched up. Some of these records are pretty cool, and some may even be somewhat rare. But one thing they all have in common, unfortunately, is that they are pretty scratched up. In retrospect, I probably shouldn't have bought them. I like how this They're Coming to Take Me Away record has the label in reverse on the flip side. The only records that are in decent shape are the Candyman by Sammy Davis Jr. and the 12 Days of a Pittsburgh Steeler Christmas. I got 3 Prince albums on 2 cassettes, 1999, Dirty Mind, and Controversy. Other cassettes this month were White Zombie Astro Creep 2000, On Flame with Rock and Roll by Blue Oyster Cult, The Beatles 62 to 66 and only cassette 2 of 67 to 70. And I finally found a Rusty Warren cassette, and it's a 2-record set. Plus, I got 1 sealed 8-track Street Player by Shaka Khan and Rufus. Plus, I got 30 CDs, and most of these were about a nickel each. Got some classics here by Nirvana. I only had those first 2 on cassette up until now. Plus, I got Dusty Springfield, Fine Young Cannibals. Oh man, here's Elvis again! Frank Sinatra, Alan Parsons Project, Tom Petty, Tenacious D, James Taylor, Fats Domino, Louis Armstrong, Jackie Wilson, Buddy Miles, Lionel Hampton, Conway Twitty, Jethro Tull, The Who, The Beatles, ABBA, The Squirrel Nut Zippers, Beverly Hills Cop soundtrack, 2 albums by Metallica that I've never heard before, and 4 classic George Carlin albums. This one, FM and AM, was a huge influence on me when I was growing up. Time to move on from audio to video. I got 30 DVDs for mostly a nickel each. The classic original Friday the 13th, Clue, Broken Embraces, One Missed Call, Quantum of Solace, The Real McCoy, Venus, The Reaping, Final Destination, Bulletproof Monk, Balls of Fury, an awesome Shaw Brothers double feature, Date Movie, Paranormal Activity 2, Scream 4. This Christmas I'll be sharing Doris Day's Christmas memories, and if I can't stand that, it'll be time for Black Christmas. I also got The 7 Little Foys, My Blue Heaven, Youth, Summer Heights High, Blu-ray of Dawn of the Dragon Slayer, a 3-pack of Chuck Norris movies, and a 3-pack of Ernest movies. And discs only of 13 Ghosts, Mario Brothers Super Show, Spy Who Shagged Me, Holiday Family Classics, disc 2 only of The Professional, and Taxi Driver.
You talking to me?
These ones were from between 25 and 50 cents. Blu-rays of Patton and District 9, 2-disc release of The Dark Knight, 4-disc Best of Johnny Carson, 4-disc set of Superman the Movie, and the Rankin Bass The Hobbit. I paid around 75 cents for the complete series of H.R. Pufnstuf and Season 2 of Punky Brewster, and a whole $1 for all 3 Godfather movies.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
I got a few VHS tapes too, like the Playhouse video release of Journey to the Center of the Earth, and Son of Video Yesterbloop, which is a bunch of actors flubbing their lines in old movies.
Howdy, Marshal. A gang is just taking over oh, shit.
Indoor Lane Christmas 1991, Santa Claus Comes to Call.
I've never seen so many bad girls and bad boys in my life.
These are the kind of tapes that you only find very, very rarely. Susan's tapes 1, 2, and 3. Susan did the kind of thing that I was doing back in 1984, filling up tapes with music videos, movie commercials, TV shows, exercise shows. Well, okay, I didn't tape those. Susan has made me a very happy man, and I'll be uploading some choice cuts over at my 80s TV YouTube channel. And that brings us to our final category, toys and games. We'll start off with computer and video games. Here we got a copy of Spinnaker's Fraction Fever. This is for a Radio Shack Tandy computer. Also for the TRS-80, here's a vocabulary tutor program called Words That Act, and a couple of Dracula cassettes. I also got PlayStation Tomb Raider The Last Revelation, PS3 Draw Studio Instant Artist, Xbox 360 Kinect Star Wars, and for the Wii, Just Dance 2, Wii Sports, and Pets Horses 2. Wow, a 1986 Bugs Bunny Magic Slate. I haven't seen one of these in years, but I spent hours drawing on them when I was a kid. 2 Viewmaster reels, Pinocchio and Carlsbad Caverns National Park. I got a few random basketball cards, a Marvel Metal card, a My Little Pony Pets card, 9 Ninjago cards, and 4 Pokemon cards. Yeah, I got a Jinx card. Oh, and last, and probably least, a pack of Finding Dory stickers. Alright, I got the 1997 stuffed Tony the Tiger Kellogg's Premium, as seen in my What a Meal video. That was my mom's. And some kind of trick cereal prize. I'm not sure what it is. As usual, I collected up a bunch of small toys. 21 Crazy Bones, a Bakugan Brawler, 2 Bok Choy Boys, 3 Little Aliens, 1 Mighty Bean, a Trash Pack, and 4 Micro Machines emergency vehicles. I got a couple Minecraft animals, a Goomba, a Masked Wrestler, Paddington Bear, a strange orange Snoopy, a Petunia Pig, some Pokemon, a Hello Kitty, an 80s Soma robot, another Star Wars viewer, a little Lando, Commander Cody, a Sokka, and a few more little friends. Plus I got this fire hat. The 30th anniversary of my first album, In Case of Fire Throw This In, is next month, so I needed one. But for me, these things are the finds of the month. A vintage 1981 Dukes of Hazzard slide puzzle. I'm not good at these, so I better leave well enough alone. And 2 1970s Tomy pocket games. I had a bunch of these as a kid, and now I'm starting over again with just 2. The loop shot game is kind of like skee-ball, and batting practice turns you into a little baseball player trying to hit a home run. Even with paying $5.50 for all those tabloids about Elvis, I still got everything that you saw in this video for about $29. I hope that you enjoyed seeing my thrift store haul from August of 2017. And if you did, don't forget to click on the like button down below. I'll see you soon with more memories. Thanks, YouTube.
Baby back ribs in the county jail. Got a whole plate and I started to drool.